Marriage is not dying and marriage is not failing. What is failing and what is dying is just common discipline. Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel. This is CA Show. My name is Caleb Adedeji. Today we're going to be looking at marriage. Let's dive in. People keep saying that marriage is dead. No, marriage is not dead. We have a comfort culture. Comfort culture is just allergic to sacrifice. Let's separate emotion from reality. Marriage is one of the oldest human institutions. Marriage has survived wars, plague, it has survived poverty, marriage has survived migration. Even cultural revolution, marriage survived it. What marriage struggle to survive is indulgence, because marriage demands something that modern culture resists, and that is long-term self-control. Marriage is not sustained by attraction alone. Attraction gets you interested, yes, but discipline is what keeps you committed. And discipline is what is weakening right now in our society. No more discipline. Let's examine this honestly. We live in a culture that celebrates personal fulfillment above covenant loyalty. If it doesn't make you feel happy, leave the marriage. If it feels hard, maybe it is not meant to be. You deserve better. Now, let me be clear, okay? And let's be careful about this. There are situations where separation is necessary, because if it is a case of abuse, maybe betrayal without repentance, or you're talking about destructive behavior, those are good ground. But also, discomfort in marriage or in relationship is not destruction. Boredom is not betrayal. Conflict is not abuse. And we have started labeling normal marital friction as incompatibility. Marriage is not designed to, it's not designed to eliminate friction. It is designed to refine character through friction. Two imperfect people with different upbringing, different communication style, two different emotional wiring, trying to build one life. That will require a whole lot of patience. It will require a whole lot of apology. It will require a whole lot of endurance. And endurance is not popular with today's ladies. Instant gratification is what is trending. If you go on the dating apps train people to replace instead of to repair. The social media will tell you to compare and not to appreciate what you have. Romantic media train people to expect constant emotional intensity. But real marriage is not constant intensity. It is steady construction. Now, let me make something clear. Marriage is not primarily about feelings. It is about formation. It forms patience, and marriage forms humility. It also forms responsibility. It forms what I call sacrifice, because that is what marriage is all about. If you approach marriage as permanent emotional high, something to make you high, you will be disappointed. But if you approach marriage as a covenant to build something larger than yourself, you will grow, definitely. Now, here is the moral question. Are you entering into marriage, or are you entering marriage to receive or to contribute? If your mindset is, what do I get? You will always feel shortchanged. But if you go into marriage with mindset of, what can I build? You will become resilient. Modern culture market marriage like a lifestyle accessory. You look at the joy of the wedding aesthetics, Instagram moment, the pictures, and the public validation that you get a good marriage, good wedding. But you see, the wedding day is just a performance, okay? Because marriage is a private labor, and private labor does not get applause. It gets routine. It gets responsibility. It also gets repetition. And repetition is where people's character revealed. Let's see it from another angle. Let's see another uncomfortable truth. Many people want the stability of marriage without the discipline required to sustain it. You cannot demand loyalty while entertaining temptation. You cannot demand respect while you speak with contempt. You cannot demand emotional safety while you being emotional reckless. Marriage, and I repeat, marriage requires self-governance, and self-governance is rare in indulgent culture. Now, let's speak spiritually and morally for a minute. You see, covenant thinking we say is that I stay in this marriage because I gave my word. But convenience thinking we say I stay as long as it benefits me. Covenant build legacy. Convenience build instability. Children raised in stable covenant environment benefit emotionally and psychologically. That is not ideology. That is a pattern recognition. Marriage is not about imprisoning individual. It is about stabilizing generation. When marriages fracture casually, children absorb insecurity. When commitment is treated as something flexible, trust becomes fragile, and fragile trust spread like a virus. If we want strong society, we cannot treat covenant lightly. I would like to put it that marriage is not dying. What is dying is commitment. Commitment is being negotiated daily, and negotiated commitment is unstable commitment. So, before you say marriage is outdated, ask yourself this question. Am I prepared to live sacrificially? Because without sacrifice, there is no covenant. And without covenant, there is no long-term stability. And marriage is not for perfect people. It is for those who are disciplined. And discipline is not that romantic, but it is powerful. So that would be it for me on this one. If this helped you in some way, like, share, let others also see it that needed to see this. If you are yet to be part of this family, I encourage you to be part of this so that we can walk this journey together. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.